actually never wanted to go to Clemson through my whole high school career until my junior year when I found out about the Call Me Mister program.
Growing up, I went to so many Clemson games, and I was always here, and I always found a home every time I came back to Clemson.
So I just love it. It's a family environment, a friendly environment. It's just an awesome school to go, and it's the best school in the state, honestly.
Like being from New Jersey and not necessarily being close or having family around here, I feel like the environment of Clemson is just so welcoming that it is really a home away from home.
For me, the reason I chose Clemson was I already knew I had just had a good community to go to.
I know that without a doubt, I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is the only place I want to be.
discover the traditions that define the Clemson spirit.
Today we're diving into a beloved Clemson tradition, the alma mater. The roots of this chair song.
Back it up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 2026 Clemson University New Student Convocation, the official start of your Clemson academic journey. I'm Dr. Cole Smith, and I serve as your provost, the chief academic officer of this university. We are so glad to have you here today to join us at Clemson. Today's events are designed to showcase some of the different aspects of your life as a Clemson student. The first section this morning is going to focus on academics. You'll hear from our president and then again from me in just a few minutes. You'll also hear from our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Doug Hallenbach, who oversees what we call the non-academic parts of the university. These are the parts of the university that you would probably refer to as real life. You come here with academics as a primary focus, I hope, but you're taking care of your mental health and your physical well-being, and that's very, very important. It's foundational to your ability to be able to learn, thrive, and succeed here at Clemson. And it's very important to be engaged in college life, whether that's exploring the Clemson University forest with your friends, competing in intramurals, joining in more than one of our 500 student organizations, or cheering on our Clemson Tigers. Next, you'll hear from 3 student leaders, the presidents of our Student Senate, the graduate student government, and the student body. I don't want to steal their thunder, so I'll simply say this. Take what they have to say very seriously. They've all spent years engaged with this university in a meaningful way, and I want you to have the chance to listen to their advice and reflections. Once you've heard about academic life at Clemson, our program will then transition to our athletic showcase. You'll get a chance to meet our head coaches and hear from Tiger Band. Let me hear it for Tiger Band real quick. And finally, I'm very, very happy that you're going to get a chance to enjoy lunch with our president. We hope today is a very special day for you. When it's over, I think you'll see just exactly how excited we are to have you here at Clemson, joining this Clemson family. And it's now my great pleasure to introduce to you our brand new leader, whom we selected in large part because of his core values and dedication to the student experience. Ladies and gentlemen, the 16th president of Clemson University, Dr. Benjamin Ayers.
Thank you. Thank you, Provost Smith, for that very warm introduction. Good morning, Tigers, and to our newest Tigers, whether you're joining us as a first-year student, a transfer student, or a graduate student, welcome to the Clemson family. We are glad that you chose Clemson as your new home. I have to share, this is a pretty exciting time for me as well. You all are beginning a new academic year, and I'm beginning my first academic year as Clemson's 16th president. So in a very real sense, we are starting this journey together. I may be new to Clemson, but after more than 30 years of experience in higher education, I've learned a few things about what makes a college experience meaningful. As you begin your time here, I want to leave you with 3 pieces of advice. First, explore. One of the greatest opportunities of higher education is discovering not only what you want to do, but also who you want to become. Some of you know exactly where you're headed, others are still figuring it out. And some of our graduate students may know exactly where they're heading academically, but are discovering new questions along the way. That is part of the experience. Clemson has so much to offer you. Join an organization, study abroad, volunteer. Go to an event that you normally would not attend. Meet someone whose background or perspective is different from yours. Explore beyond your discipline. Be willing to say, I've never done this before, but I'm willing to try. Some of the best counters in life will begin with those words. The person that you are today and the path that you think that you're on may look very different a few years from now when I have the privilege of shaking your hand at commencement. Second, understand that there will be hard days. College, whether it's your first degree or an advanced degree, will challenge you. There may be a class that seems overwhelming, a research question that refuses to cooperate, a moment when you question your direction, or simply a day when you miss home. When that happens, don't give up, and don't try to do everything alone. Ask for help. Your faculty, advisors, staff, coaches, mentors, and classmates all want you to succeed. In this university, there are a lot of people here to support you. And just as importantly, be that person for someone else. If your roommate seems a little bit off, check on them. If a classmate or lab partner or colleague is struggling, ask how they're doing. Sometimes a simple question, "Are you okay?" can mean more than you realize. What makes Clemson special is its people. You are now a part of this community, and you all have a responsibility to look out for one another. Third, make your Clemson experience meaningful. You're here to earn a degree, and we're going to challenge you academically, but your education will be much more than what happens in the classroom, the laboratory, or library. It'll be shaped by the people that you meet, the questions that you ask, the opportunities that you pursue, and the way that you choose to treat others. For our graduate students, I encourage you to look beyond the boundaries of your own discipline. Find a mentor. Be that for someone else. Share ideas. Ask questions. Let your curiosity take you somewhere unexpected. Clemson is guided by the values of integrity, respect, diversity, patriotism, excellence, and self-reliance. I want you to know our values. More importantly, I want people to see them in the way that you live, the way that you lead, and the way that you treat each other. The relationships that you build here also matter. The person sitting next to you today may become one of your closest friends. Someone you meet this year may become a mentor, a colleague, or even a future business partner. Value those connections. Some of the lessons that stay with you the longest will come from people that you meet along the way. And since I just told you to stay connected, let's do something that you probably did not expect the president to ask you to do. Go ahead and take out your phones. Okay, it's okay to do that. You got presidential permission. You can find me on Instagram and X at Clemson Prez. That's Clemson, P-R-E-Z. So let's make sure that we're connected. I'll be sharing what I'm learning, where I'm going, and some of the things that makes Clemson special. Okay? All right, now you can go ahead and put your phones away. So let's be sure that we stay connected. I also need you to read your emails, especially your Clemson. It's in your inbox every Monday and Thursday at 7:45 a.m. and provides you with what you need to know. Check Canvas for your classes, read your emails, and follow us on official social media channels. And if you see me walking around campus, please stop and say hello. I want to hear how your Clemson experience is going. That's one of the best parts of my job. As you begin the academic year, I want you to ask yourself one question. What is one opportunity I'm willing to explore that I might otherwise pass by? Ask the question, apply for the opportunity, introduce yourself to someone new, and be present. Your time at Clemson will go faster than you think. At the end of this year, I hope you can look back and say, I tried something new, I learned something new, I helped someone along the way, and I know a little bit more about who I am and who I want to become. One last piece of advice, and this one comes from me as a parent. Call home, and not just when you need your Paul points refilled. Work hard, stay curious, take care of one another, and make the most out of every opportunity this university has to offer. I am incredibly proud to begin my first academic year as Clemson alongside with you. Go Tigers!
Well, it's great to speak with you again, though I'll be honest, there's sometimes I wake up and realize that I have no idea how lucky I am to be able to do this. My own college career began at Clemson in 1993, and this university did more for me in my time here than I ever would have imagined. It goes so much more than the diploma and the class ring that I got from this university. And now that I'm in a position of responsibility and administration, I really, really want you all to be able to find that same kind of joy and success that I did. And in fact, I hope you have even more of it. And I realize, first of all, I realize two things. I realize that you're up earlier than you wanted to be, and I'm also realizing that you probably didn't put your phones up when the president told you to, but that's okay, I won't look. But I know we're going to give you too much advice this week, and I wanted to add on to a few things. And the first is really picking up what the president just said. Don't forget to call home. There were so many loved ones here last week. I was a part of it. People moving boxes, parents sweating. It was really hot last week and this week. They're all acting like they were perfectly fine as they sent you off to college. I'm telling you from experience, they're nowhere close to being perfectly fine with you being off to college. Now, I know what generation I'm talking to here and that you're going to text people, and that's great. Texting is what I would refer to as proof of life. Phone calls, that's a proof of love. So now, I also have to concede that this is very self-serving advice because I'm the father of a Clemson freshman, so hopefully she's listening. Secondly, and this is really the big one, I want you to take the time when your classes get started, even though it's going to be really busy, to meet your faculty. I mean, really get a chance to know whoever you can. My first class at Clemson University was an international politics class. It's taught by somebody named Dr. Marty Sland, who was just absolutely fantastic. And his class, along with the Model United Nations team he ran, really enriched my life more than I can say. Folks, my major was in math, and I'm saying this about an international politics class of all things. But that's one of the things that's so special about Clemson. Our faculty all across the university really want to get the best out of you. They want to challenge you. They're going to be here for you. Their mission is to watch you succeed beyond your wildest expectations. So how do you meet them? You can find them in office hours. You can engage in class. If you hear nothing else, hear this. When you ask for help, it's not a sign of weakness. It's not. It's a sign that you care about your studies and you're willing to take the initiative to be wildly successful. And I've never seen another university where the faculty and staff genuinely care for students the way ours do at Clemson. It makes me proud and humbled to be a member of its faculty now. And to the outstanding Clemson faculty and staff that are listening in, let me just take this moment to thank you directly for being so dedicated to these students and for setting that culture. And the last thing I wanted to emphasize was directly aligned with what President Ayers just said about showing up and being present. There's tons that we'll tell you about Greek life, about music and arts, about professional societies. There's too many clubs to name. But the thing that I wanted to emphasize is that you show up for yourself, but please show up for each other. We are better together. We're always better together. Show up to your friend's performance. Make a pact with some friends to try something new. And stay accountable to each other in your classes for working and staying current. That really helps. I want you to understand one last concept from a provost perspective. And this is difficult to communicate sometimes because I think it's a shift in how we run things at universities. Clemson University wants you to be successful. We do not have a weed out mentality here. That is an old school philosophy. It does not fit with our new reality. When you take a look around this nation and around the state of South Carolina, we need the creative, thoughtful, skilled, and talented workforce that's going to emerge from this class in 4 years. It's our expectation that you graduate. And as President Ayers said, it's our expectation that we see you back up on this stage in a few years shaking your hand. More than that, we expect you to build a foundation at Clemson that sustains your careers and gives you a sense of purpose, helps you find your sense of purpose that'll last you a lifetime. So folks, I'm asking you to think big about what you can achieve. And I know that I only get to ask you to think big because our faculty and staff are truly all in, as we like to say, on your experience. So we can't wait to see you thrive at Clemson, and I can't wait to see you graduate in 4 years. Welcome, folks, once again, and go Tigers.
Good morning, Go Tigers. How are y'all doing? That was really loud, wasn't it? I'm sorry. They didn't know I was going to do that. But let's try that one more time, maybe a little bit softer on my end. Good morning, Go Tigers. I want to thank President Ayers and Provost Smith. Both of them, this is their first freshman convocation, first year convocation, ever at Clemson. So let's give them both another big round of applause. It truly is an honor for me to be here today as your Vice President for Student Affairs. My job, as Provost Smith said, is really to make sure that your experience is the best that it can be. Not only everything you're going to learn inside the classroom, which the provost and others take care of, but everything that happens outside of the classroom as well. We have a team of folks that are dedicated to you and your success. No other time in your life are you going to be surrounded by as many people that care about you and care about your success as you do when you live and go to school on a college campus. So I'll reemphasize the importance of getting involved and getting engaged, finding your place, being curious, talking to others that are different than you, and starting to define what your number one student experience looks like. Each one of you came to college, moved into the residence halls or apartments or wherever a few days ago, and you brought with you your own set of hopes, your own set of dreams, and your own set of fears. Hopes of what this experience is going to be like. Are you going to be able to do everything that you want to do? Are you going to be able to get involved in everything you want to get involved in? Are you going to do as well in class as you want to do? Your dreams of your future, are you going to become what you want to become? Are you going to live into the reality that you have set out for yourselves? And also the fears that go along with those hopes and those dreams. Each one of you is nervous about something. My first day of class, I went to a small college that was on one city block. I walked around that campus 4 times before I found the classroom building that I was going to school in. There was only like 10 classroom buildings. And I was scared that people were making fun of me. Nobody cared because they were all doing the same thing. So I encourage you over the next several days, months, to talk to each other, to share your hopes, share your dreams, share your fears with each other. So you get to know each other, but also you bring life into your own experience. Too many times we hold on to those ourselves, share them. We're all part of the Clemson family now. And being family isn't always easy, being family isn't always fun, but being family is always being there for each other no matter what. And so I encourage you all to do that and to do it often. It's a big deal that you're here. Not everybody gets into Clemson. Not everybody gets to sit where you're sitting. You are special, you matter, you belong, and go Tigers.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hollenbach, for those beautiful remarks, and good morning, Tigers. On behalf of the Clemson undergraduate student government and our whole student body, welcome home. I am thrilled that you have chosen to spend this next chapter at a place I can only describe as a home away from home. I am excited, nervous, envious, and optimistic for all of you as you begin what I know can be some of the best times of your life. My name is Angel Feliz, and I'm a senior from Providence, Rhode Island, studying computer science. And I have the privilege of serving as your undergraduate student senate president. As your senate president, I want to be a resource and an advocate for you. If you have an idea, a concern, or a change you believe Clemson should consider, I want you to know that the Senate and I are here to listen, elevate your voice, and help build a Clemson experience that you can be proud of. While I am thrilled and a little anxious to get to work, I would be lying if I told you that 3 years ago I would have imagined myself standing in front of you all today. But that is what makes today so special. It is filled with the unknown. The year before I sat where you are sitting now, someone gave me a bold piece of advice. College is a place where you can be someone completely new. At first, that idea felt a little bit intimidating. How can I become someone new when I was still trying to understand who I was? But that is the part that makes college so special. You're entering a place where people do not already have you figured out. They do not know what you were known for before you Clemson, what others expected of you, or the interests that you have kept to yourself. That can feel intimidating, but that could also be freeing. Clemson gives you room to try what you have been curious about, to take chances on interests that you not have acted on yet, and to prize yourself. You do not have to leave yourself in the past, just you have the opportunity to discover more of who you are, and to discover that by not staying comfortable, that's how you are able to discover the person that you truly are. When you show up, when you wear orange on Fridays, learn the Tiger Rag, use the paw print $2 bills, but more than that, say yes to the things that catch your attention. Go to the meetings, start the conversation, try the opportunity that makes you a little bit nervous. Clemson has more than 600 registered student organizations, countless communities, and even more paths than you can see from where you're sitting today. Somewhere in all of that is a place where you will feel challenged, supported, and seen. It may not be the first place that you look. You may try something and realize it is not for you. You may have moments when you are wondering whether you belong. That is not failure. It is a part of learning what matters to you. Keep looking. The goal is not to fit in every space at Clemson. The goal is to find the space where you can contribute, grow, and feel at home. One of the corners I found at Clemson was the Undergraduate Student Senate. The Senate is a place where undergraduate students can bring forward their perspectives, advocate for their needs, and help shape the Clemson experience through real action. In the Senate, we spend a great deal of time discussing the ideas, how students can better be supported, what needs to change, and how Clemson can become stronger. Those conversations matter, but our work cannot stop at the conversation. Ideas are important, but action is what gives them meaning. If this sounds like a corner that you're interested in, undergraduate Senate applications are open, and I encourage you to apply. But before I leave you today, I want to leave you with a challenge. First, be curious. Be curious enough to explore the parts of Clemson and parts of yourself that you do not know yet. Then buy in. Find your corner on this campus, join the organization, attend the event, learn the traditions, and give yourself permission to belong here. And then take action. Do not only talk about the person you want to become, the community you want to find, or the difference you want to make. Go to the meeting, introduce yourself, apply for the opportunity, try something that makes you a little nervous. Let your what ifs become I did. Because as Benjamin Franklin once said, well done is better than well said. Maybe the idea of becoming a new version of yourself still sounds bold today, but if you stay curious, buy in, and take action, I hope by the time that you're standing where I am now, as a senior looking back, it will not sound so bold at all. It may simply sound like Clemson. Welcome home, Tigers. I would now like to introduce one of Clemson's many outstanding student leaders and advocates, your graduate student president, Justin Gibson.
Thank you, Angel, for those warm words. Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Gibson, and I have the pleasure of serving as your graduate student body president for this academic year. In 2024, I earned my undergraduate degree in biological sciences at Clemson, and I'm currently here pursuing my doctoral degree in bioengineering. I therefore am humbled with the privilege to speak on the experience of both undergrad and graduate programs at this institution. Of all the niche themes that I could target within this short speech, I naturally couldn't help but decide on a cliche, carpe diem. I can't help but to urge you as you begin your time here at Clemson to engage with the peers around you, to express and to pursue your passions, to maintain an open mind in how you define what you set out to achieve. being highly intentional about not selling yourself too short. In the context of memory making and professional opportunity, I would urge you to remove the word no from your vocabulary. Now, protecting your well-being is not a limitation. It's part of sustaining your success, and recognizing when to say no to protect your peace is sometimes the healthiest and wisest decision that you can make. But too often we say no not to protect our peace, but simply out of fear of uncertainty. For example, one of my main personal goals for this year is ironically to improve my public speaking. I told myself that any opportunity I got to speak in front of a large audience, I would not be allowed to say no, no matter the size of my sense of uncertainty or nervousness that anyone gets before they've had enough practice doing something. And boy, against my better judgment, this escalated quickly. But I understand that these feelings are just growing pains. They're steps on my journey to where I know I can be. And I would urge you as you begin your journey at Clemson to make peace with your sense of uncertainty, to channel it, because you'd be surprised at where it may take you. One of my favorite quotes, in fact, was said by an administrator in the Clemson University Research Foundation's Stride Art Academy. This was a course for accelerating upcoming academic innovations to market or practical usage. Unfortunately, I can't remember who it was, and if they're watching this, I hope they will forgive me. But the words ring as clear in my head now as they would have if they were said to me yesterday. Failure is not an option. It's an expectation. This is not to say that you will not succeed. In fact, quite the opposite. It means that failure is the catalyst that makes your innovation so innovative, that makes your mind sharp enough to overcome the challenges you face, that makes your resolve steadfast, and that makes you who you are on your long and arduous journey to success. It turned out, funny enough, that I had to drop the course due to a miscommunication about how far along our innovation needed to be in the pipeline to be considered ready for translation, so I may have taken that quote a bit too literally, but it holds true. I came into my undergrad at Clemson with the mindset that previous generations never let us forget, that these will be the best days of our lives. I carried that mindset for 4 years in my undergrad, and even still it was impossible to truly take it all in. I say this now, still trying my best to take it all in my graduate degree, and still, despite my efforts, I am enthusiastically and happily failing. But this doesn't bother me, quite the opposite, because it reminds me that I'm in an opportunity that in an environment that beckons to me with opportunity. And I'm certain that soon, Clemson University will beckon to you. To my fellow graduate students, I know how easy it is to get tunnel vision amidst your research, your teaching, and the long, quiet hours of your work. But please remember to look up from your desk, lean on your peers, and take pride in the fact that you are no longer just studying your field, you are actively shaping it. Welcome to Clemson, and go Tigers. At this time, it's my pleasure to bring to the podium your undergraduate student body president, Rosie Hanna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Justin, and good morning, everyone. I want to start by saying something that I hope you truly believe, because all of us on this stage and throughout the entire Clemson community mean it. Welcome to the Clemson family. My name is Rosemary Hanna, and I'm a senior from Charleston, South Carolina, studying marketing and economics, and I'm humbled to serve as your undergraduate student body president. Since you have all found yourself in this room, that means you already know there's something very special about Clemson. And today, let's dive into some of those reasons why. In 2017, Emeritus Clemson President James F. Barker described Clemson as having a surface that is dynamic and a core that is fixed. That, quote, the surface symbolized change and the core symbolized tradition. And I believe that is one of the most beautiful ways that we can describe Clemson. Because Clemson is always changing. You are going to change. The world around us will change. And that's good. But there are things at the core of Clemson that we are also so lucky to have the responsibility to protect. The people who came before us built more than just buildings or programs. They breathed life into what we call the spirit of Clemson. And now we have the honor to carry that forward while having the courage to shape what comes next. There's a poem written by Clemson alumnus Joe Sherman, class of 1934, called Something in These Hills. And I urge you to please read this poem in your free time. But there's one quick quote from it where he says, "There is something in these hills that you and I cannot define and others cannot understand." And maybe that's what makes it so special. It cannot be replicated anywhere else. It isn't the mountains, the specific shade of orange, or something you can capture in a photograph. It truly is the people. It's the alumni who comes back decades after decades after they graduate because they never stopped caring about this place. It's the faculty member who stays after class because they truly want to see you succeed. It's the staff member who knows your name, and it's the student who makes room for someone else at the table. And now you are a part of that. So as you begin this chapter, I want to give you two quick responsibilities. First, ask questions, stay curious. And second, listen. For if we are not to listen, how are we to learn? Each person you meet at Clemson has something to teach you, and every person you meet becomes part of the story you will one day get to tell. The Clemson family is more than just a phrase. It's something that we get to live out. And now every person in this room gets to be a part of that chain. Y'all, how exciting is that? And if you were to meet 18-year-old Rosie right now, I'd be sitting in section 102 in that front row. Stay with me. And she would be in a completely different major, in a completely different subset of organizations, and imagining a completely different version of her Clemson experience. And that's the beauty of this place. Clemson has a funny way of introducing you to things you never planned for. So you don't have to know exactly where you're going to find that place here yet. You just have to have the willingness to look for it. And standing here now, I would tell that overwhelmed younger version of myself 5 things that I have learned since then. First, surround yourself with people who celebrate their friends' accomplishments like they're their own. Second, look up. Now, not when you're indoors, but when you're on your way to class, please take out your headphones, put your phone inside your backpack, smile at the person crossing on the other side of the street from you, and notice the people and blessings that are right in front of you. There are hundreds of plaques all over campus explaining who walked these hills before you, so take a few moments this year to stop and read these throughout the year. Third, find a place on campus where you can go to be still, to take a moment not only when life gets overwhelming, but when you feel extremely grateful. For me, that's the Cadden Chapel. Fourth, say yes. Go on that 2 a.m. cookout run with your roommates. Spend a Friday afternoon on Bowman. Go to the interest meeting where you don't know anyone. It might be scary, but do it. Seek out mentorship. And by the end of the freshman year, you guys have to promise me one thing, that you will make it to a Tendy Tuesday at Schletter Dining Hall. If you don't know what that is, ask the person next to you and y'all will figure it out, hopefully before tomorrow. Now, some of the most important parts of your Clemson story may come from the things you never planned for. And fifth and finally, I encourage you to please get involved. And I have a couple tips and tangible ways to do that because I know you're probably getting that advice a lot throughout this season of your life. Tomorrow we have what is called Tiger Prowl. From 5 to 8 p.m. in Death Valley, Clemson Undergraduate Student Government will host our annual club and organization fair, where over 300 organizations will be tabling. Club sports, professional fraternities, campus ministries alike, everyone will be in attendance. And I encourage you to come on by, walk through Memorial Stadium's concourse, probably take a couple pictures, and meet who could be your future community. And for my freshmen and transfer students in the crowd today, there are 2 opportunities I especially want to highlight. That's Freshman Council and Transfer Council. These are both student-led communities within undergraduate student government who give you a chance to get plugged in to other students that are going through the same stage of life as yourself, and you get to be a part of that conversation about what it means to be a new Tiger, while also helping make that experience better for the students who come after you. Both applications are open now, along with 16 additional committees within student government, found in the link tree in the @mycusg Instagram bio. And as President Ayers said prior, I would love if we can all take out our phones really quickly. And everyone go to Instagram and find @mycusg. The first 5 people in this room to follow will win free tickets to Tigerama in October. This Instagram and a bi-weekly email will be the 2 main forms of communication between CUSG and the student body for resources, advocacy, and events, so please look out for both of those. Now, don't hesitate to reach out to me or my team with any questions about your Clemson experience. And again, I'm so excited for you guys as you begin this new chapter, because you're not just beginning your Clemson story today, you are becoming a part of a family that has been writing its story for generations. Thank you so much for your time and attention today, and as Angel said, welcome home. It is now my pleasure to introduce Casey Ford, the Director of Student Experience, who will conclude this morning's convocation. Thank you.
Good morning, Tigers. I would like to thank each of our speakers this morning for their messages, their encouragement, and their excitement about this school year. As we dismiss our speakers from the stage, please join me in thanking them for their time this morning. As Rosie mentioned, my name is Casey Ford, Director of Student Experience. We have hoped that you have enjoyed Welcome Week so far. I would like to take another moment and recognize a group of amazing staff members and student leaders without whom Welcome Week and Weeks of Welcome would not be possible. Students, you are being led by a Welcome Week leader, a current Clemson student who has dedicated the time and effort to lead you through the week. They have been recruited, selected, and trained by our Welcome Week executive team and their advisor, our Associate Director of Student Transitions, Iman Johnson. Welcome Week leaders and exec team, please stand and be recognized for the amazing work you do. As you may know, we host 6 weeks of welcome in order to make sure that you feel connected and confident as you continue to transition to life as Clemson students. Remember that you can always view the entire Weeks of Welcome schedule, as well as other new student resources on the Guidebook app under the Weeks of Welcome 2026 guide. You can also find a complete list of all Weeks of Welcome programming on our Weeks of Welcome website. I want to be sure to highlight one of our signature events coming up soon, our entering year class photo, which will take place on the evening of August 19th, our first day of classes. Please join us at 7:00 p.m. at Memorial Stadium as we conclude Welcome Week by joining in our annual Tiger Paw class photo. Your Welcome Week leader will facilitate your small group's movement over to the stadium, where you will receive a t-shirt, and the Tiger Band will assist in staging the signature paw formation. This is a beloved Welcome Week tradition and a great way to kick off the school year. The entering year photo is open to all new students, first year, transfer, and graduate students. While this marks the end of the new student convocation portion of the day, we have several more exciting components to your experience this morning. In just a few moments, we will begin our athletics showcase, hearing from our head coaches, IPTAY, and the Tiger Band. We will then head out to the front lawn of Littlejohn Coliseum for a cookout with President Ayers. It is now my pleasure to conclude the academic portion of convocation and introduce to you the IPTAY Student Advisory President, Eric Selquist, who will kick off our athletic showcase. Please give him a hand.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Clemson. So I'm Eric Selquist, and I'm president of the IPTAY Student Advisory Board. So the first thing I want to talk about is a question that I'm sure almost every one of you has is, how do I get football tickets? So you'll be able to begin requesting tickets later today through the lottery system. And the best way to improve your odds of getting more tickets is through joining IPTAY Collegiate Club. So to get priority points over time, you join IPTAY Collegiate Club so you get access to better tickets now and also when you're an upperclassman. So by the time that you're a junior or senior trying to get better tickets, you have better odds because you've been in it for 4 years. In addition to just the tickets, you also get access to athletic facilities and different events that we host throughout the year. So one of these events is Punt, Pass, and Kick, which is in the football facility. So you get to go where the Clemson football team practices and you get to play on the football field and have a good time with your friends. Additionally, we're hosting for the first time ever a 3v3 basketball tournament here in Littlejohn Coliseum. So you get to come here and play basketball on the court that we play on. Lastly, we also host an event called Coach's Corner, where you get to come meet and take photos with coaches such as Dabo Sweeney and other coaches that come to talk. You also get to hear their perspectives on where Clemson athletics is right now and where it's headed in the future. So what I want you guys all to do right now is to take out your phones, because I want you to follow an Instagram account, and I'll let you take your phones out for a second. It's IPTAYCC. So this is where you're going to be able to see where you can join IPTAY Collegiate Club to improve your chances for tickets over the years, as well as also being able to get updates on these tickets and other things going on with all of Clemson athletics. Again, that is IPTAYCC. So lastly, I want to tell you a little bit about what IPTAY is and who they serve. So by giving to IPTAY, you're directly supporting all of our Clemson student athletes in many different ways, as these go to things such as improving the facilities that they work in, as well as also giving out different scholarships to these student athletes. Thank you so much for taking the time, and I hope that you guys have an amazing experience today and an amazing 4 years here at Clemson. Go Tigers!
One more time, let's give it up for Tiger Bear. All right. If y'all ready to have a good time and meet these coaches, let me hear y'all make some noise. I am DJ Shay, the official Clemson Tigers DJ. Some of your friends may tell you it's Shy, but it is DJ Shay. We're gonna go ahead and we are gonna get ready. We're gonna get started. First up, I would like to get you to take a look at the video board that shows what Clemson family and Clemson athletics and Clemson student experience are all about and the incredible impact we have on the games. Take a look at the video board. All right. At this time, please welcome to the floor your athletic director, Graham Neff.
All right. Good morning, go Tigers. Not bad, pretty good. Listen, really excited for you all today. This is start of your first week at Clemson, which for some of you I know has been a lifelong dream. For some of you has been a senior year of high school dream. But so much of what you're feeling today and this morning from new President Ayers and ultimately here from athletics and Littlejohn is just a huge part of your experience and the student experience here at Clemson. And what we do in athletics is we know a little bit called the front porch and maybe a little bit of how you all maybe first heard of Clemson or watched Clemson play a game or decided, hey, maybe to apply to Clemson. And some of you, it's been in your blood and for generations. And so it's part of our job in athletics to have and offer a great experience for you. And that means 7 Saturdays in Death Valley, no question. But all 21 of our sports, it all matters. We want to win in everything. And you all are a huge part of that. Joining and being in the stands in football and basketball here in Littlejohn, all of our sports, you all make a difference. A huge part of it, you and your other student body members, huge part of the #1 student experience at Clemson and for what we do on the fields and courts and scoreboards and things like that. It's all interconnected, and I'm pumped for you all to be here this week and get going for the fall semester and meet and hear from our head coaches. So as I said, we have 21 sports at Clemson. They all matter, from fall sports, football, soccer, volleyball, spring sports, baseball, rowing, everything in between. And so you're going to hear from one of the things we do this morning at Convocation, not only hear from the band in spirit and DJ Shay, but also introduce you and you all hear from all of our head coaches. And you need to be on the lookout because you're going to get some T-shirts in the stands, maybe some lacrosse balls in the stands, maybe some soccer balls. Eddie Radwanski's going to kick some soccer balls up there. You might get some softballs and baseballs too, so be really ready. Those are coming, okay? But just wanted to give you guys a perspective and an introduction to all of our sports, because it's really easy, again, just to think of 7 Saturdays in Death Valley, but your role, what we do to offer you a great experience and time with your classmates and your dorm mates stems and spans all 21 sports, okay? So that's a big part of the message and a big part of what you'll hear from our coaches here later this morning, and then getting into welcome back picnic and everything like that. Last thing I have before I hand it off is tickets and football tickets. And you heard from Eric talking about IPTAY and IPTAY Collegiate Club. It's a huge part of it, okay? And you got this morning in your email inbox a request tickets for the football game lottery for the 7 home games we have. And you request tickets and you can kind of rank order them. So if you haven't already checked your email, check that, and that's how you put in for the lottery, and we'll let you know which games you'll be able to come to. and you'll be able to come to at least one game, but it's a demand, it's a lottery system for freshmen. However, that to be said, check the screen here right now, because one of the things we're offering is for our first home game, which is Georgia Southern in 3 weeks, all freshmen get tickets. All freshmen get tickets. Yeah, how about that? Free ticket for the home opener, first home game of the year, Georgia Southern. We obviously start week 1 in a couple weeks down in Baton Rouge against LSU. The week after that, it'll be Georgia Southern here. Night game, 7:30 in the Valley. And so as you request tickets for all 7 games, that's one of the things we're able to offer and roll out to you as freshmen this year. Your first home game at Clemson, free tickets. So scan this, you'll get an email and instructions to claim those tickets for the first home game against Georgia Southern, and then you'll have the rest of the process for the rest of the home games, okay? So pumped for that this year. It's the first time we've ever done that. First time we've ever done it. So appreciate you all being here for first week, convocation, getting first week of school started, and it's a huge part of what's going to make the Georgia Southern game matter and different, let alone for all 21 of our sports that you'll hear from this morning, okay? All right, that's it for me. Appreciate you guys so much. Excited for you. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for your AD, Graham Neff. All right, we're going to keep this thing moving at this time. Please welcome to the floor your head volleyball coach, Jackie Simpson Kier.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Hello everyone. How are we doing? Ooh. See, I warned them. I'm like, I'm not sure how they're going to be. They're still trying to figure things out here. This is Kennedy, senior outside for us. Maddie, a freshman outside. Tigers are really loud, so let's try that again. How are you guys doing? Do you guys think they're loud enough? Whoever you think's the loudest, why don't you go ahead and give them a ball? No? Maybe? Sort of? I don't know. Okay, we're still getting warmed up. That's fine. Like you said, my name's Jackie Simpson Kier. I'm our head volleyball coach. Our ladies have been here since July training. We open with our home opener next weekend, but if you want a sneak peek at the work that they've been doing so far, this Saturday we have a scrimmage. So we'd love for you to come. It's literally across the street at Derby Gym over there. It says volleyball. You can't miss it if you got your eyeballs open. But we would love to see you there. It's year 50. Year 50 of our volleyball program. It's going to be a really exciting year. We host South Carolina this year. We beat them for the first time at their place since 1994, I think it was last year, so we want to keep that going, okay? So we would love to see you out there, and go Tigers.
One more time for your volleyball coach, Jackie Simpson Kier. All right. At this time, please welcome to the floor your head men's soccer coach, Mike Noonan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tiger Town. I think it's still the same that the weekend in college starts on Thursday and ends on Sunday. Is that still the same? Okay, Thursday night, Operation 6K. Your weekend starts at Riggs Field. We host the Furman Paladins, Derby game. I know a lot of you guys watched the World Cup this year. We have 14 different countries represented on our team. There are 7 in your class out there. So fantastic world game. We're looking forward to it. Sunday, we finish your weekend against East Tennessee State. Furman game, we need 6,000 people in the stands to sell it out. National television, so we need to show out for Clemson, our soccer team. And Sunday, finish it off at 7 o'clock. We've got 10 home games for you. Looking forward to a great season. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Noonan. I think he has some prizes for you, has some gifts for you. Make some noise. PCO has more. Y'all gotta make some noise. You gotta make some noise if you want them. Make some noise. All right. At this time, let's welcome to the floor your head women's golf coach, Kelly Hester.
Welcome, Tigers. We're so glad that you're here. We have 3 new golfers in the crowd here. I'm not going to embarrass them by saying their names, but just know there's 3 of them out there. We start our season at the Walker course next Monday, the 24th. You may have class, but we're playing 36 holes, so come on out. We're going to be there all day. We also have a big event in the spring at the Reserve at Lake Kiwi in March. I didn't bring golf balls to hit out to the crowd, but if you'll give me a shout at CU Golf Tiger on Insta, I'll send you a little prize the first few that we get back. Thanks so much. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Hester. All right, we're gonna keep it moving at this time. Please welcome to the floor your women's head soccer coach, Eddie Redwanski.
Hello, Clemson Tigers. Welcome to Clemson. Hey, how was that World Cup this summer? Awesome. And just so you know, especially in the women's game, next year, Women's World Cup coming up in Brazil. Go USA. Hey, simple message for you guys. 1, enjoy the experience of being at a special place like Clemson. 2, treat each other with respect, kindness, love. That's what Clemson family is all about, and you will have a great experience. You want to help us? Come on out to Historic Riggs. Look, we have 2 exceptional soccer programs in the men's and women's program here at Clemson. We need your help out there, right? These young women, these are some of the best players in the country that have come here to make us one of the top programs in the country. But you guys coming out and backing us up means all the world, and it'll enhance your experience. So I wish you all great success. Get your degree, be kind to each other, and go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Redwanski. He has some gifts for you. He has some gifts. You got to make some noise. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. They're coming from all angles. Y'all got to look. Keep your eyes, keep your head on a swivel. We got one more. Make some noise. One more time, let's hear it for Coach Redwanski. At this time, please welcome to the floor the General Manager for Clemson Football, Jordan Swirls.
Good morning, go Tigers! We've got a couple of our newcomers here. Where are my freshman football players at? Y'all stand up for me real quick. Braden, Cam, I know Andy's in the building. Y'all give him some love. Hey, our team and Coach Schweeny is in Death Valley right now in the middle of a scrimmage preparing for our opener September 5th down in Baton Rouge versus LSU. We can't wait to get on the field. Extremely excited about this group. but we cannot wait to get back in Death Valley in front of the best student section in all of college football. We're 73-9 since 2014 in Death Valley, so we need you guys like we've never needed you before. You guys have an incredible, important role to play every single Saturday. We get 7 chances a year to play in front of you guys, and we cannot wait to get in there. So I need your very best every single Saturday when you show up. Our home opener, September the 12th versus Georgia Southern, is a 7 o'clock kick. Graham's already given you free tickets, so we need y'all to stripe the valley, show up, wear orange, and get loud and crazy for us. Appreciate you guys. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Jordan. All right, at this time, please welcome to the floor your head women's tennis coach, Boomer Saya.
All right, class of 2030, how we doing? A little bit louder, let me hear you, come on. There it is, that felt real. Hey, one thing I want to tell you, we got one heck of a women's tennis team. We started about 3 years ago. We were 60 in the country. Fast forward till now, we were as high as 13 last year. I really would love to see you guys come out in the spring, support our women. They're doing amazing things. But when you come out and we win a big point, I've got to practice this cheer with you guys. So the team is going to yell solid, and then the crowd yells orange. So I'm going to need this side yell solid, this side yells orange. Going to have a little competition here 3 times. Ready? That was pretty darn good. Well done. Who's ready for some tennis balls?
One more time for Coach Saya. All right, next up at this time, please welcome to the floor your associate head coach for women's basketball, Chris Ayers.
I got you. Here you go.
Y'all gotta make some noise, make some noise! I think he has one more, you gotta make some noise for it!
Let me come over here. I got 2 more, one on this side and one on this side, I'm coming. Last one, right here. How y'all doing today? That's what I'm talking about. I'm one of the women's basketball coaches here. We want to try to get the students out. I want everybody to take your phones out right now and put in November 2nd. That's the first game here at Little John at 12 p.m. against Radford. We got to make sure we get a lot of students to come check us out this year. Last year, one of the most students we've had at the game against Duke, we upset them here on our home court on a game-winning shot. There you go. Largely because of our student section. Right over here in those orange bleachers. So y'all make sure y'all come and check us out. Go Tigers.
All right, one more time. Let's hear it for Coach Chris Ayers. At this time, please welcome to the floor your head men's basketball coach, Coach Brad Broadnell.
right, good morning. Good morning. Go Tigers! It's good to be with you again. Welcome week is an exciting time. One of the things I want to welcome you to is Littlejohn Coliseum, home of your Clemson men's basketball team. I think we have some players here. Where's my guys? They might stand up there at 240. Take a look at these guys right here up in 240. We got 7 new players, 3 freshmen, 4 transfers. They're not very good looking. They're shy. They need friends liking them. Please come support them in these orange seats right here at both ends. This is where the student sits at our games. The Clemson basketball program is on fire. We've been to 3 straight NCAA tournaments. In 2024, we went to the Elite 8, and our goal is a Final Four. We need your help. Those guys up there need your help. Congratulations on choosing Clemson. You're going to have an unbelievable experience. Last thing from me, I have a 10-year tradition I provide a Tiger Pride ride to your first class on Wednesday, to the first 3 students or random 3 students that like a post on Clemson MBB on Instagram. We're gonna call you on Tuesday and set up a ride. We'll have some gear for you. Thanks for coming. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Brownell. All right, at this time, if we could, welcome to the floor your Clemson Rally Cats.
Style can't be duplicated or recycled. Let me switch up the game, don't stop. You don't want beat, don't take it that far with a superstar. I got my foot on the clutch, misdemeanor too much and I'm fun. We run this, yeah, we run it, yeah, we run it. East Coast, West Coast. Fire in the house. Got a brand new style. Wow, ooh, child. This that jam now, do yo. This that jam now, do yo. This that jam now, do yo. Make it work, make it work, make it work.
One more time, let's hear it for your Clemson Rally Cats. All right, at this time, we are going to keep it moving. At this time, please welcome to the floor, Dr. Speed.
All right. All right, everybody. Hey, say hello to your freshman and Tiger Band leadership right here. We've got a lot of band traditions. We're going to teach you a couple of them right now, starting with the most important, Tiger Rag. At the end of Tiger Rag, which is our fight song, everybody spells out Clemson 1 letter at a time, C-L-E-M-S-O, pause 1 beat, and then N. So we're going to teach it to you right now. We're going to play the end of Tiger Rag, D-Rag we call this. Here we go. Everybody else. We need everybody on your feet and yelling as loud as you can in Death Valley and in Littlejohn. Let's try that again. Here we go. Everybody yells it. There we go, good job. Now, a lot of what we do in the band up in the stands is try and propel our defense onto victory. We have a series of cheers where we're all yelling defense. It's called Rage, and here's how it sounds. You're gonna yell defense when I show you. Here we go. Come on, everybody. Defense! 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 All right, we like to wear the opponents down with that one, but we need everybody yelling defense. When we get to a third down situation, we need a big stop, we play our third down defensive cheer. And the same thing, you're gonna yell out defense. Watch, I'll show you. Defense! 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 Okay, it's 3 times defense. We need everybody yelling. We need to rock Death Valley. Here we go, try it again. We're going to show you one more. Whenever we get a first down on offense, we do our first down cheer. And everybody's going to yell, go, and give the first down sign. Everybody does this in Death Valley, so don't be shy right now. Let's all learn it right now. You're going to go, go, and it's very quick. Here's how it sounds. Let's try it again. Everybody yelling. Come on, give the first down sign. There we go, good job. We want to do, okay. All right. All right, we're going to save some stuff for the end. We're going to go on with some of our other coaches, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Good job, everybody.
All right. Hey, students, I need you to grab your phones right now, open up Instagram, and follow Clemson Marketing so you can stay updated on promotion, theme games, giveaways, and more. Once again, grab your phones, follow Clemson Marketing. At this time, please welcome to the floor your head gymnastics coaches, Liz Crandall Howell and Justin Howell.
What's up, Tigers? How's everybody feeling today? We're throwing some ACC championship t-shirts out into the crowd because last year your women's gymnastics team were the 2026 ACC champions, so let's give it up. We want to welcome all the new students here. It is such an exciting time to be a Tiger, and last year, this time, we were also new. It was our first year here, and I can tell you that Clemson is an incredibly special place. Incredibly special place. And our team competes right here in Littlejohn Coliseum. Directly behind me is the student section, so when you come and support our team, that's where you're going to be sitting. You're going to be loud and proud. There's so much energy in here for our gymnasts. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. We start in January, and we can't wait to see each one of you filling all these seats here in Littlejohn. Have a wonderful experience. Welcome to Clemson. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for the Howells. At this time, please welcome to the floor your head softball coach, John Rittman.
Welcome, Tigers. Hey, on behalf of Clemson softball, I would like to welcome everybody to the greatest university on the planet, Clemson. Obviously, I'm the softball coach, and we play at beautiful McWhorter Stadium right across the street. We'd love to have you guys out for a game at some point this spring. We are really, really excited about this year's team. We're coming off our 6th straight NCAA regional appearance. So I really, really, truly want to wish you guys the best of luck as you embark on this new journey. And you're going to love Clemson. It's a wonderful place. And again, welcome and go Tigers. You guys want some t-shirts?
Y'all gotta make some noise, make some noise! He's got a lot of goodies in that box, make some noise! One more time, let's hear it for Coach Rittman! All right, at this time, please welcome to the floor your head rowing coach, Adrian Martelli.
Good morning, Tigers. How are we doing? So as I was announced, I'm the head coach of the rowing team. Super excited for this year. We're going to have an awesome spring season. Really excited about our freshman class coming in and have an awesome group of returners. It's super special to be here at Clemson. Really live up your 4 years. Show up for the game, show up for the races. We're going to have a few scrimmages this spring, so show up to the lake. I know a lot of you like to be down there. But yeah, this is the greatest university, so live it up. It's a short 4 years and enjoy it. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Martelli. At this time, please welcome to the floor, Director of Track and Field and Cross Country, Mark Elliott.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Clemson, guys, a Clemson family. I'm the track and field and cross country coach here. Our team this year is coming off a back-to-back ACC championship. So I'm sure there's cross country people in here. We start September 5th with cross country this year. We'd love for you guys to come out and support our indoor track and field meets. We have, believe it or not, the fastest indoor track in the world. We actually have a trophy for that, so you guys can come out and support us. We're coming off also a two-time NCAA champion on our team, both indoors and outdoors, so we have a really good, successful team. We'll look for you guys to support us some more. Thanks again, and we also have t-shirts. Did you send t-shirts? Okay, welcome guys, thank you. Go Tigers.
One more time for Coach Elliott. All right, at this time, please welcome to the floor your head men's tennis coach, Brandon Wagner.
Hello, Hello, Tigers. Hello, Tigers. Brandon Wagner, head coach for men's tennis. First off, welcome to Clemson. Congratulations, amazing accomplishment for all of you to be at such an amazing institution. I'm going on my 4th year here, and I can tell you each and every year that I'm here, the place just gets better and better. You guys are going to have a blast, create some incredible memories, experiences, and have so much opportunity here. A couple things. First, everybody take out their phone right now, open Instagram, and follow us, Clemson M Tennis. I'm hoping to walk out here with 5,000 new subscribers to our Clemson M Tennis. Second, we got a streak going on. We beat South Carolina last year. We beat South Carolina the year before that. We're going for a hat trick. We want all of you out there at our match, packing our stands on January 22nd when they come here, getting rowdy and keeping that streak going alive. Second, we're doing something really cool for the first time ever. We're hosting the NCAA National Indoor Championships here on our home courts. We're going to have the best teams in the country here. We want you guys packing the stands. You guys are super important to the success of our programs, making a massive difference. So we want to encourage you guys. We're located right next to the soccer field, so you can't miss us. Shout out, I got 2 new athletes up there wherever you are. Bruno, Tiago, welcome. Glad you guys are here. Wish you guys all the best this year. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's give it up for Coach Wagner. At this time, please welcome to the floor your head men's golf coach, Jordan Bird.
Good morning, Tigers. Congratulations on making it here to Clemson. This is a great place. This is my 22nd year here at Clemson, and my 6th as the head coach. So congratulations. Our team is going to be really special this year. We have 3 returners that were part of our NCAA regional team, but we are adding 5 hungry freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior transfer. First, Daniel McBrien from Raleigh and Gabriel Holtz from Boca, Florida. Then as a sophomore, we're adding Jack Roberts from St. Mary's, Georgia. Junior, we got Biagio Gagliardi from Italy. And then for a senior, we got Hampton Roberts. So we have a great team. Please follow us on Instagram. It's a great place to keep up with our team and our pros like Jacob Bridgman, who will be representing the Clemson Tigers at the Tour Championship next week in Atlanta. So thank you so much. Please follow us on Instagram. Go Tigers.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Bird. All right, we got 2 more coaches and we got the Clemson Band finishing us off. Next up, let's welcome to the floor your women's lacrosse coach, Allison Qualley.
Hello, everybody. So excited to welcome you to Clemson. I always say you're gonna work really hard the next 4 or 5 years to get away from this place, and then the rest of your life coming back. So super jealous that you guys are starting your freshman year, and you're gonna have a great experience and love your time here. You guys made the best decision to come to Clemson. So a little bit about our program. We are going into our 5th season, so kind of crazy that we're in our 5th season, but we are one of the top 10 teams in the country. We'll be vying for, Yep. We built up the program real fast, but we'll be vying for a Final Four this year. The only thing I have to say is you got to make a little bit of effort to get up the hill to our facility, but you can bring your bathing suits, bring a beach towel because we're right on the beach. So come catch some great lacrosse and then head out to the beach after. I have a couple of my sophomores and juniors here that are going to throw out t-shirts now.
One more time, let's hear it for Coach Qualley and the team. Speed. At this time, last but not least, please welcome to the floor your head baseball coach, Eric Dockett.
All right. Let's freaking go, Tigers! All right, I'm last. You made it. I'm last. I can't promise you I'll be the best, but I promise you I'll be brief. So as some unsolicited advice from someone who was once a freshman at Clemson as well, not a freshman student, a first-year coach, got my coaching start here 25 years ago as a volunteer, got paid in Gatorade bars and t-shirts, and I can promise you this, it changed the trajectory of my life. Not because of what I learned, but because of the people I got connected to. And the same is true for you. Here you are with your whole life ahead of you. Immerse yourself into this place. It's not about what you learn, it's about the people that you're going to connect to as well. Because in this room are your future colleagues, co-workers, business partners, friends, best friends, groomsmen, bridesmaids, husbands, and wives. So immerse yourself into this school, into this community. There is nothing better. It's all about the people, and you are part of a special place. Get involved. Don't make it your 4-year stepping stone to a high-paying job. That high-paying job can come from the people in this very room. This place is freaking awesome. Enjoy it. Who wants a baseball? Here we go. Here. Watch out, don't get hit. I'm out, go Tigers!
All right, we're taking it back over to the Clemson Band and Dr. Speed.
All right, we got one more tradition we need to teach you. It's the Clemson University alma mater. It's the most important song we have other than Tiger Rag. It may not mean much to you now, but believe me, over the next 4 years, and especially when you come back as alumni, this will have a special place in your heart. So we're going to play your first version as a student right now. Clemson University alma mater, please stand and remove your hats.
One more time, let's give it up for Dr. Speed and the Clemson Tiger Band. Also, let's hear it for all of our coaches that are with us today. And at this time, students, I am DJ Shay. I would like to thank y'all for coming outside. And please make your way outside to the tents for the President's Cookout. Thank you, and go Tigers!
Good job, everybody. Shay